Alright guys, what's up? I have not been here in a very long time. Feels like almost a year since the last time I uploaded, and I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys on Instagram and in the comments below. Don't worry, I'll be addressing all of those in a future video. And if this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. My name is Daniel. This channel used to be called The Scrubs Life, but I'm just changing it back to my own name. That's how I used to do it before, but my old channel, so I'm just gonna bring that back. Because long term, I look to make different content outside of just nursing school stuff, especially once I graduate. I am a nursing student here in Southern California, working towards earning my BSN. I'm in my last term.
Hooray!
It's called Preceptorship, and I am so excited. I have been in this school for what feels longer than 2 years. The last time you saw me, it was for intermediate med surg. It was a challenging term, to say the least, and if you haven't seen that, go click up here to watch or catch up on my journey. I am going to be making individual videos talking about OB, talking about peds, public health, and advanced med surg as this term rolls on. I have a lot more time now, guys. That's why the main reason why I stopped uploading was because I was just too swamped in terms of my schedule. So let me break it down real quick on how that looked for me. I had a full-time job overnight at the time, 5 nights a week, 40 hours a week. I had my school schedule as well. That included stuff like clinical, simulation labs, and just overall studying. Any studying that I could get. That was about what, a 70 to 90 hours a week. And now that I am no longer working full-time to study for the NCLEX, study for the exit exam for this final term, I have more time on my hands to do stuff that I love to do. There were a lot of things that I could not do because I just had no time. And I found myself mentally in a really bad place over the last 2 years. I feel like anyone that has met me in the last 2 years always saw how tired I was, how like dead I looked how dead in the inside I looked, basically. That's how it felt, guys, and I'm not exaggerating. And those last 2 years were kind of one of the darkest moments in my life, and I'm glad we are slowly transitioning out of all that stuff. You want to be in the video? So the classes that I am taking right now are oh god, I don't even know the classes names. All right, so let me see if I can do this. So I have clinical, that's $498. I have nursing $497, which is, what's $497? It's like getting your stuff ready to apply for jobs, basically, for nursing, like new grad programs and whatever. Getting your resumes, working with career services a lot. You can see how kind of, I guess you can call it seniorize. I don't care what these classes are called. I'm just trying to get the work done because we have been getting assignments after assignments after assignments after assignments after assignments. Now, that's one of the biggest things if you go to my program that you have to worry about in the preceptorship term. I made I'm okay. So I made a whole mother frickin' schedule on the assignments that you have to keep up with, and now you can't see it anymore. Just read off to you what we had to do in week 1. In my program, granted, this is not typically what you see in a week 1. So if you're watching this and you are in intro med surg, if you're in fundamentals, you do not have to worry about this level, this amount of assignments that I'm about to list off. So this is just week 1, okay? I'm gonna read them off right now. In preceptorship, you're trying to review for your exit exam, you're trying to review for the NCLEX, and you only have 10 weeks to do it. You have to take your I am sweating like a motherfucker right now, holy shit. Hold on. So yeah, that is a lot of assignments you have to deal with in preceptorship term. It's something that we have to get used to because every week it's going to be like this. You're going to have capstone. You're going to have 3 different assignments for caps. Okay, not even 3 actually. That was just for week 1. Let me read you week 2. It's a lot more in week 2. Before I continue with that, let me talk about deadlines for this term. They are going to be very, very strict when it comes to the deadlines of this term. I was told, and it wasn't you, this was week 1, because one person missed a deadline, they were dropped. Week 1. Not even a single test has been administered yet. This is how serious they're doing deadlines. Normally in the past, you would have like up to 3 days after the due date where you get like 10, 20 to 30% off the grade for that assignment. Not here. If you miss a deadline, you don't get the point for it. Period. And if you don't get full points, you don't pass it. You don't pass 493, which is not capstone. It's actually called integrations, even though you're doing capstone for 493. If you're an administrator in my school, y'all need to change the name of that course. Look at that. 493 is integration, but you're doing capstone. This is called capstone, but you're not doing capstone stuff at all. You're doing like Sigma stuff and all that other deadlines. Do not miss a deadline. Do your assignment once it opens up on ATI right away. And like you have a pre-work, you have an assessment, you have a post-work. Do the pre-work right when it opens on Thursday. The next day, do your assessment. The next day, do your post-work. Because those are due the following week on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, respectively. And please, you have a lot more work besides those 3 to worry about. You do not want to accidentally miss something, because that accidental miss is going to mean you fail the course. You have to repeat, and you have to give your school thousands.
Expensive. You must be paying an arm and leg for that. Way too expensive. If I didn't have the money for that place, you must be paying a lot for that hut. How much did you have to take in loan for that?
Yeah, don't tell me how expensive my school is. I already know. I already know, man. I already know. I had clinical the other day, and it's a night shift, which is fine. I don't mind it. There's only so many limited opportunities in a night shift clinical, let alone a preceptorship night shift clinical. So you just have to make the most of it. Do every open skill that is available to you, to your patients, and if other nurses are cool with you helping them with their patients, ask if you can. So because that shift, after your first med pass, you get what you get, basically. Just use every opportunity you can to learn practicing skills. I know patients are sleeping, but whatever you can do, ask if you can help. But yeah, guys, so that is how my first week has went. A lot of people on Instagram have been asking me for advice and stuff, and I just want to let you know, yes, I am available through there, but I'll also be making videos back on this channel again, because it is something that I missed. I miss all of you. I miss doing this. This makes me very happy, and I'm very excited to continue making content to help you guys out, because that's why I'm here. I'm just a guy on the internet that likes to help people. Thank you guys for joining me once again. I can't wait to be seeing you guys every single week. Remember to not hurt anyone, and to be yourself, love yourself, and do what makes you happy. Peace out, guys.